Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. There's only going to be one nightcap tonight, but it's quite a long nightcap, and it's all about a job that Debs been on to me here just to get done. She's doing bits of it herself. She's going to build a standard lamp for a living room, basically. It's interesting. It's good that she's interested in the sort of things I do and we can work together. Anyway, I hope you do find the video interesting as well as entertaining. A few weeks ago I had a big industrial light fitting that Deborah wants to make into a standard lamp. Well, one of my viewers brought this across for us. It's a brand new street light from probably the early 1970s. These were very commonplace. Like I said, it's brand new, and I'm going to use this as the top for the standard lamp. Quite a nice thing it is. It would have had a big sodium vapor bulb in at one time, but now I'm going to put a fancy LED light into it. I've got some aluminium tubing here. That's going to be the actual post, and I need to make an adapter to go into there to fit onto that. And I've got a bulb holder which I can make fit in the end of there, and I have the big brake disc which is going to be used for the base. So I need to make an adapter, probably a piece of that turned down to fit into there, and then bored out for the aluminium pole to fit into. Should work quite nicely. I think that hole is possibly tapered, I'm not sure. It's got grub screws in it. This is cast aluminium, made by GEC, and it's got the magic words on there, made in England. Top comes off like that. It's got wires and things in which I won't be using, and the bulb will be in the bottom of there. It's quite a nice thing. The main thing is Debs likes it. And if Deb likes it, it's got to be right, isn't it? Right, so I'll get some measurements off that and see if we can turn this lump of plastic down. Right, so it has got a slight taper on it. Not much, but it is tapered. Probably 1/8 of an inch. So if we make it that big diameter first, and then we can put a taper onto it. Actually, not a great lot to come off there. I've got quite a lot of these jaws sticking out from the chuck. If that was a bit of steel, I wouldn't do that. But for a bit of plastic, I'm sure it'll be perfectly alright. I'm going to put a centre in the back of it anyway. This round nose tool is really good for cutting plastic. Really good indeed. $4mm, that's 2mm a side. Just going to stop the camera here and show you what's happened. It's wrapped itself around the feed screw. Not really very nice of it. I've measured the taper at 5 degrees and I've set the compound side up to cut that taper. So we'll give that a try and see what sort of results we'll get from that. I've changed the jaws on, put the outside jaws in like I should have done in the first place, because this handle here is very near to the jaw, so I'm going to be extremely careful. The way it was before, without a doubt, it would have tried to bite us. So I have to be aware of what's happening here and really concentrate. Right, that's the full length, that's as much as I can get on the compound slide. We'll take it off, try the job. Nylon string here basically. Right, the tape has a good fit, so I'm going to cut it off there, then I can remount it in the chuck and then bore it out. This is absolutely horrible, it's horrendous. Not pleasant at all. Obviously I can't go all the way through here, but I can get most of the way through. A little bit more. We don't want it coming out the chuck because it'll hurt us. Right. Fairly painless. It. There's a little bit of run out on the outside because I've had it out of the chuck a couple of times, but I think for a lampshade it's not going to make a great lot of difference. Still undersized. It wants to be a sliding fit because that's a grub screw. It's going to lock it onto the cylinder size. Right, just over 42, that'll do very nicely. This is the plastic adapter that I helped Deb make for a standard lamp. And I need to drill and tap a hole in there for an 8mm grub screw. Sorry, a 10mm grub screw. Just find the approximate centre. It hasn't got to be perfect, but that's pretty perfect enough. I've got some nice little grub scuds there what I use on my tool posts. In fact, I'll go straight through and I'll put 2 in. You can put threads and plastics, no problem at all. It appears you to run the drill fairly slow because it has a tendency to try and melt. You can go straight through because there's actually a gap in the centre of the vise. That's it. Next I need to make an adapter to go in the end of the tube to hold that E27 type light bulb fitting. Just going to turn on a piece of plastic, it'll be a tight fit there, and then bore it so that part there just pushes in. I might glue it in, I'm not sure, depends how good it fits. I make that. So we've got a little piece of white plastic, we'll just use that. This is a different type of plastic. The grey stuff, it seems to be a lot more brittle. Just different grade of plastic, I suppose. Not that fluid on plastics. I just use kind of the plastic I get given. It's normally good enough for what I need to do. I know you can get plastics that are designed to work with bearings. Tools aren't the best tip in the world, are they? This round tool only gives a really good finish on plastic. The button nose tool or better. I've measured the bore of the tube and zeroed the vernier. I need 3.54mm off that. Zero. It's a 1mm cut, so that'll take 2mm off it. That's a half, so that should be the 3. That's 0.7. Fanny's hair will probably tap in at that. Once again, a safety check, make sure there's plenty clearance everywhere. A little bit slow for the parting off. put a clearance hole through for the power cable first. You need really sharp tools on this because the plastic wants to melt and stick to the drill. It's a nice new drill, so it went through very cleanly. Like the size I'm looking for is 14mm. .28 to be exact. Funny his head up, but I think it'll be alright. We'll try it on the lead and find out. Make sure that fits in there quite nicely. That should be a nice top in fit. Trouble is, everything I do is dirty, and Deb doesn't really like dirty, so right, so that goes into there. And that goes onto there, light fitting in, and that goes up inside the light shade to whatever height she wants it. It's starting to take shape now. That locks it onto there. It's not far off from the light working, it really is. I'm going to run twin core all the way down through here, but it will be supplied with a bit of 3-core with an earth on it, just to make sure things are all nice and safe. I've lost a bit of blood on this job already. Right, and that's just a nice push-in fit in there. That's all it needs to be. Obviously the tube's going to be cut to length, but I'll not be cutting that until her indoors sees how long I've got to cut it to. Right, see if they put its head on, I suppose. Right, that goes like that. And I can adjust how high I put the bulb inside it. I've got 2 bulbs. I've got that one there which is like a gold effect, and I've got a white one which is slightly more powerful. These are really nice sort of old-fashioned, old-school shape bulbs. That's it screwed in. If I put some power on it now, it should light up. We'll see what sort of effect we've got. Right, moment of truth. We've got light. It's like the camera will show it a lot brighter than it actually is. I may go for the white light, I'm not sure. It just depends what Deborah wants, but I like it. I'm going so I can set it up in the house somewhere because it's at work at the minute, and I'm sure she'll like to see it on when she comes in from work. We'll put the shop lighting back on. I think the bulb should be higher up as well, which she'll obviously think different to me, but it's quite simple to put the bulb anywhere I want it really. I haven't shortened the pole until she makes her mind up where she wants it. But I think that looks good. It's obviously going to have to be a lot lower than that, but it is putting a nice light in here. I'm sure she'll be happy with that. Sure she will. Look what she's let us do. Pride of place. My Stuart Turner steam engine. My pressure gauge clock that always says the wrong time. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because I am getting running here to 100,000 views. 100,000 views, 100,000 subscribers. Anyway, thanks for watching.